Let's talk a little good news. How about that? Pete or Don, you ready for good news?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is not great news, but it's not terrible news.
No, it's good.
So, no Tommy John surgery for Gerrit Cole.
For now.
We're so back, baby.
Here's what I don't
We're
get.
so back.
The Yankees have not really made a definitive statement on this, and I keep hearing for now. There's no tear in the UCL. Why would there ever be Tommy John surgery? They've done all these tests.
Huh?
There's no tear, and I've heard everybody say for now. Well, what does that mean? What are we not being told? So they think that he should be out anywhere from a month to 12 weeks, which is 3 months.
12 weeks wouldn't be great.
Well, you know what? It's not a killer. If you have this guy for the second half of the season and the postseason run.
Wait, does the
good.
3 months include
I think
the ramp up?
He'd be ready to go in 3 months.
Ready to go.
So yeah, that's fine.
Right.
But the reason, again, you read things. The reason I think that it's being brought up that way is rest going to be enough? And that would be where it could spell disaster. That if he comes back 3 months from now and is great for a few starts, and then it rears its ugly head again, and now you kick the can down the road, and then he needs Tommy John surgery, and instead of getting him back in March of next year, now you're getting him back in July or August of next year, and now you've wasted 2 seasons of not having full Cole. But it worked out with everybody thought that Tanaka was going to need Tommy John, never needed it, and he had a partial tear.
Right, and he went 9 years afterward without ever needing it.
Right, so we'll see, Michael. It's always a little scary, and we'll see what happens when he comes back in 3 months. And you hope that everything goes back to normal and we forget about it, just a footnote in his career, and not something that's going to rear its ugly head a year from now, a year and a half from now, when the Yankees are also still going to be needing him to be at a high level to try to compete for a championship.
Now, because Cole is definitely out for opening day, the Yankees are looking for an opening day starter. They haven't named one yet. Also, some news today that you would not file under great news, although we don't know whether it's bad news. Aaron Judge is supposed to take BP today.
Right.
He's supposed to play tomorrow. He's not taking BP today. He said he's going to lift weights, whatever. And Aaron Boone had said yesterday, if he doesn't take BP tomorrow, Friday, then I'm not going to play him the next day. I have to have him take BP before. So he was asked today, well, are you going to play Sunday? He goes, we'll see. He doesn't seem like he's aggravated over it. Doesn't seem like it's going to set him back in terms of, opening day. But that's a little concerning, don't you think?
A little bit, because it's Judge and what's going on. But is it just them being ultra careful around a team that's got such a microscope on it that they feel like they want to give answers, and they're optimistic and they think he can play on Friday, but then he can't, so everybody's on top of it. Why isn't he taking batting practice? You're not going to let things kind of fly under the radar here. That doesn't happen with the New York Yankees. I think they're just going to really treat him like a China doll, meaning any kind of pain, any kind of discomfort. That's why I don't expect this to be a smooth season. We're gonna take phone calls. Why isn't Judge playing today? Why did Judge miss that game? Why is he only playing 2 games of the Red Sox series? Or why is he only playing 2 games in the Orioles series? They're going to talk about scheduled days off. There's going to be, he's not, he kind of tweaked this. They're not taking any chances, Michael. They're going to treat him like the athlete that he is, like the money that they've invested in him. He is as big a commodity as there is in sports, and they're not going to mess with it.
And and let's just be honest now. We're, 7 years into this deal, 6 years?
Well, no, he's got 8 more years.
No. Yeah. I mean, the Aaron Judge overall situation.
Yeah, 2016.
He is a fragile flower, that Aaron Judge. He is wonderful. He is amazing. He is as good a player as there is in the sport, but we can't sit here and pretend like he's the guy you ever want trying to power through anything. That's not who he is.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll push back on that a little bit.
Go ahead.
The year that, he was going to be a free agent, he played all the time and hit 62 home runs. Last year, I mean, it's not his fault the Dodgers didn't have the wall padded, and he hurt his toe.
But this is the argument we get into all the time. Whether it's the wall's fault, whether it's he shouldn't have been dove for that ball, whatever the thing is, we have to be honest. He does have a tendency to find injury fairly often.
But any other player in any other sport would feel something in their rib, or when they ran, feel a little pull of the hamstring. Tell the coach. Coach will say, we'll give you a day. Don't say anything to the media. Doesn't matter. Comes back 2 days later, plays, no harm, no foul. Can't do that with Aaron Judge. Everybody's watching this guy. Everybody's paying attention to what's going on. When he misses a game, why? Need to know why. And if you find out, because he ran to first base, he felt a little, oh my God, he felt a tug in his hamstring?
It's true.
It's headlines. So, and I think that's the way it's going to look. There are, especially in a baseball season, there's always little things. Even in hockey with the Rangers, we always find out, now we got a couple of guys banged up. We're not really sure what the starting lineup's going to be. We're not really sure who's going to dress. And then everybody dresses and everybody's fine. With Aaron Judge, if he's not feeling it, they're going to sit him down. And when they sit him down, it becomes national news that they've got to address and they've got to give answers to. And if they're cagey, then it becomes even more of a story. And if they tell you what they think and they're wrong, then it becomes even a bigger story. It's really just about the amount of attention that's always on this team.